What's up, Internet? You haven't ever met me, but my name's John. I'm 20 years old. This is my first YouTube video that's for real. I've messed around as a kid. But I have a proposition, and I want you guys to comment below what you all think, and if it's something you'd be interested in seeing. I'm a little ADHD. I love the outdoors. That's a big thing. I love the outdoors. I love mountain biking. I love climbing. I love running. I did cross country in high school. I've always been, not always, but I've tried to been active most of my life. I ride my motorcycle, which I adore. It's something that brings me joy in life. I love board games, hanging out with friends and family. I like video games. Video games are fun. I try to only play with friends now, just because they make me feel kind of poopy, but that's just a personal opinion. They make me feel kind of poopy if I play them by myself, that is. Yeah, I'm a lover of books, too. I'm a bit of a thinker, probably an overthinker. I think many of us are in today's age. So yeah, I'm also a firefighter. Just to put that out there. So I work 24-hour shifts, so I have a decent amount of time off, even though I work so many hours just because of laws on how long I can work. So every week and a half I get 4 days off, and I don't really like doing overtime. That's not to say I don't love my job. I absolutely love it. I still volunteer when I can. But I wanted to do something else that can maybe reach out to people a little more emotionally than just physically helping people. Something that might have like more of a cultural impact. So I'm deciding to make a channel, and I'm gonna see how the internet responds. I want to see what you guys think. So why am I talking to you? You know, why make this video? Why not just post the first one? I went on a vacation for 2 weeks. It was 9 days. I went to Colorado because I love being outside. It was amazing. I went with my girlfriend. We've learned a lot about each other on that trip, and we love each other even more now that we're back. But on that trip, I was thinking about just things that I want to do differently when I get back home and fall back into normal life. And I think one of them is just trying to be a better friend, really. Not to say I'm a bad friend. I would like to think I'm a good friend, but I think sometimes there's only so much of my cup that can be poured out, and I think this is a way to distribute it to more people. So this channel is going to be about vulnerability, specifically my vulnerability, my struggles in life, and my hobbies, and my, you know, my adventures. And I want to give it to you raw. I don't want to try and tailor. Some people have that like YouTube voice, you know, that they turn on, and they're all fake and happy, and I think that's good. That's really encouraged me to do some things, but I want to kind of help people understand why what I do brings me joy, and why it brings me peace. I backpack a lot. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you know, why in the world would somebody want to go out into the woods and, you know, bring one one pair of clothes and eat crappy food, right? And hopefully through example, I can show you why. You know, I could talk all day about it, but I think until you lead by example and you help people get out there and help them, encourage them, and inspire them to go have their own adventures, they're not going to learn. And so that's what the goal of this channel is to inspire your own adventure and become better men, basically. Not to say this isn't for women. When I say men, I mean it holistically. And so that's why I named this channel Better Men, because I'm going to take you on my trip, and hopefully we can kind of foster a community of better men. And I know today's environment isn't very fostering of that. It's not easy to do the right thing. It's not easy to be honest. It's not easy to be personal, vulnerable. It's not easy to be a lot of things. And I've found that certain people in my life have helped me kind of break out of that shell that society's built up of disconnect. And I've had a couple friends, mostly at work, who are really good guys, probably some of the best guys I've ever met. And they've really helped me break out of my societal shell and gone searching for more, beyond the material, beyond, what you can pick up, what you can put down, feelings, because they come and go, but really crack down on what it is to live and where it is to live a good life. And so hopefully I can kind of take you on that adventure, and we'll see how it goes. If people respond to that, we're going to be doing lots of cool stuff with the intention of you guys having your own adventures. One of the channels that got me to backpack a year and a half ago was Outdoor Boys, and I know probably a lot of you have seen him. He's the honey butter guy. He likes his honey butter. I like my honey butter too.
Oh, is there anything better than warm fresh bread? Yes, warm fresh bread with honey butter. Oh.
This is not trying to be an extension of his channel. I know that recently he decided he's not gonna record for good reasons, and I respect that, and I'm not trying to steal his crowd. I think I'm gonna be a little more direct about life than he is. He's more focused on the adventure, and I don't really care about views. So if I can really help 10 people, then I'm really gonna help 10 people. Or let's talk about hobbies we're gonna do, right? So I backpack. I'm gonna take you guys on some backpacking adventures, show you kind of the ropes of what I do, which probably isn't the correct way, but I learned by making mistakes. Which kind of sucks, because that's a hard lesson to learn. But I think being vulnerable was showing you my mistakes and things that like noobs would do, and showing you that you can get out there even if you're not a pro, and that experience is very, very personal and very, very important in developing your life. So we're gonna go on a lot of adventures. We're gonna go backpacking. We're gonna go mountain biking. We might do some motorcycle rides, motorcycle camping, some climbing. One of the things that I wish there were more videos of are regular people doing maintenance on everyday household stuff. And I'm not great mechanically, but I still get my hands oily, so I'll make some videos about that, about just me upkeeping my car, showing you that you can do it yourself. I mean, if I can do it, pretty much, I don't know, a squirrel can do it. So I think the world needs more self-dependent people. And so I'm gonna see if there's somebody out there looking for that hunger. A kind of a very broad channel, right? It's very ADHD. But timeline for videos. Obviously, this is the first one, and it's not very exciting. I'm making it more to keep myself accountable that I follow through with this idea so that I actually follow up with another video. So I'm moving this month. I got a lot of shift trades because I traded to get my my vacation. So this next month's gonna be real busy, but we'll see if we can sneak a project in. I know I've got to change my disc brakes and my drum brakes on my car. I've got to do some maintenance on my motorcycle. So we'll see if we can kind of soft launch with some stuff like that and just talk. Maybe mix in some philosophical things in there. I'll show you guys what I've been doing journal-wise and why I think it's important. And then hopefully after June 19th I can get an adventure planned within the next month, and I'll film it and I'll edit it, and then we'll release our first actual interesting video. So if this channel sounds like it's at all interesting to you, stick around, come back. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because there's nothing to subscribe to right now. But yeah, just keep the name in mind, Better Men, and we're going to see where it turns out. Leave your thoughts in the comments, what you think about this idea, if it would be something you're interested in. Feedback is probably the best thing you can get for being creative. So I'm trying to be creative, trying to be vulnerable. I'll see you all next time, and thanks for watching.